Whenever an appointment starts off with a client handing me some locks in a baggie, I just know we're about to be in for a ride. My client today traveled from New Mexico to Cleveland, Ohio to have a total lock transformation. He started small locks about 10 years ago and then never went back for maintenance. For a while, that was okay. As you can see, the bottom 6 to 8 inches of his locks still have pretty good shape and form. Over time, the smaller locks began to mat together, creating these larger wicks you see in the middle. Tension and weight from the newly formed wicks, along with improper maintenance and not protecting the hair and scalp from surfaces and fabrics, caused a lot of hair loss at the root. The locks appeared to be hanging on by a thread at the beginning of the appointment because the original parts were not designed to support what had become. My client originally thought that he would have to cut all of his hair off and start all over, but after we had a good consultation, I knew that I could save these. At least I thought I could. This was a very tedious process. We spent about 2.5 days separating and repairing all of his locks. I didn't know what I would find inside while separating his locks, so I was prepared to fix them by any means, whether that was cutting off and reattaching, using extensions, or whatever other methods and tricks I had up my sleeve so that he could leave with a full head. I used a seam ripper, scissors, and my bare hands for the process of separating his locks. I know some of you are going to say I should have wore gloves, but I felt like I needed the full use of my fingers so that I could feel exactly what was going on and separate the locks without losing too much hair or causing him a lot of pain. We did have a few fallen soldiers, so make sure you go to my page to watch part 2 and see what happened next.